Imagine this. It's 3 in the morning. You're sound asleep, and suddenly, a searing, vice-like pain shoots through your calf. It's a muscle cramp so intense it feels like your leg is being twisted by an invisible force. You gasp, try to move, but the muscle is locked in a painful spasm. For a moment, you're helpless. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. As a doctor with over 30 years of experience focusing on senior health, I've heard this story countless times in my clinic. Many of my patients assume it's just an inevitable part of aging, something they have to endure. But what if I told you that the solution might not be in a prescription bottle, but right inside your kitchen? Welcome to Senior Health Tips, your trusted source for living a healthier, more vibrant life after 60. Today, we're going to uncover a surprising truth. Those debilitating leg cramps, the muscle weakness that makes climbing stairs a chore, and the fatigue that cuts your day short are often your body's cry for help. It's not asking for a complex chemical compound. It's asking for simple, powerful nutrients found in everyday foods. We'll explore 3 specific foods, one of which is probably sitting on your counter right now, that can act as your personal defense team against muscle pain. We're talking about eggs, bananas, and a variety of nuts and seeds. These aren't just foods, they are nature's medicine for your muscles. Before we begin, I want to hear from you. Have you ever been woken up by a painful muscle cramp? Type 1 in the comments if you have, and type 0 if you've been fortunate enough to avoid them. Your feedback helps our community learn and grow together. And if you believe that your health is your greatest asset, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Your support allows us to keep creating honest, science-backed content for seniors like you. Now, let's get to our first muscle-saving superhero, a food often misunderstood and unfairly criticized for decades. Let's talk about the incredible edible egg. Part 1. The egg, a complete powerhouse for your muscles. For years, the humble egg was villainized. You were probably told to limit them, to watch your cholesterol, to be wary of the yolk. But modern science has brought the egg back into the spotlight, revealing it as one of the most perfect foods for muscle health, especially for older adults. Think of your muscles as a finely tuned engine. To run smoothly, that engine needs high-quality fuel. For muscles, that fuel is protein, specifically complete protein. This means it contains all 9 essential amino acids, the fundamental building blocks that your body cannot produce on its own. And the egg is the gold standard of complete protein. Let me tell you about a patient of mine, Mrs. Alina. She's a 78-year-old retired schoolteacher with a passion for gardening. She came to me, frustrated and disheartened. "Doctor," she said, "I love my roses, but I can barely kneel to weed anymore. My legs feel weak, and at night the cramps are just awful. I feel like I'm losing my independence." I looked at her diet log. She was careful, eating salads, toast, and tea, but she was severely lacking in high-quality protein. She avoided eggs, still fearing the old cholesterol myths. I explained to her that for seniors, preserving muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia, is critical. Without enough protein, our bodies start breaking down muscle tissue for energy, leaving us weak and prone to cramps and falls. I challenged her to a simple experiment: eat 2 eggs for breakfast every morning for 1 month. She was skeptical but agreed to try. For weeks later, Alina walked into my office with a smile I hadn't seen before. "It's like a miracle," she exclaimed. "I spent 3 hours in my garden yesterday. The weakness is fading, and I've only had 1 mild cramp in the last 2 weeks." What happened to Alina wasn't a miracle. It was biology. The high-quality protein from the eggs went straight to work, repairing and rebuilding her muscle fibers. But it's not just about protein. Eggs are also a fantastic source of vitamin D and a host of B vitamins, including B12. Vitamin D is crucial for muscle function, and a deficiency can directly cause muscle pain and weakness. Meanwhile, B vitamins are essential for nerve health. Your nerves are the communication lines that tell your muscles when to contract and relax. When those lines are faulty due to nutrient deficiencies, you get misfires, painful, involuntary cramps. So how can you incorporate them? Don't just stick to boiled eggs. Try them poached over a piece of whole wheat toast, scrambled with spinach, or as a hearty omelet filled with vegetables. You are not just eating a meal. You are giving your body the exact tools it needs to keep you strong, active, and free from the tyranny of muscle cramps. If you thought eggs were impressive, wait until you hear about our next food. It's a potassium superstar that can help your muscles relax on command. Part 2. The banana, nature's electrolyte dream team. If there's one fruit that's synonymous with preventing cramps, it's the banana. You've likely seen athletes eating them courtside or on the marathon route. There's a very good reason for that. A banana is a nutritional powerhouse, perfectly designed by nature to support muscle and nerve function. Let's talk about electrolytes. This word gets thrown around a lot, but what does it actually mean for your muscles? Think of electrolytes like potassium and magnesium as the traffic cops of your body's nervous system. They direct the electrical signals that flow from your brain to your muscles. Potassium is the key player that tells a muscle to contract. Magnesium is its partner, telling the muscle when it's time to relax. When you're low on these minerals, the signals get chaotic. Your muscle might get the signal to contract but miss the signal to release. The result? A painful, prolonged cramp. As we age, our bodies can have a harder time regulating these electrolytes, making us more susceptible. This brings me to Mr. Arthur, an 82-year-old retired postman. For 40 years, he walked miles every day. But in retirement, he was plagued by severe nighttime leg cramps. "It's like a Charlie horse that just won't quit," he told me, his voice filled with exhaustion. "It wakes me up, and I have to hobble around the bedroom for 10 minutes before the pain subsides. I'm afraid to go to sleep." His diet wasn't terrible, but it was missing key sources of these vital minerals. He rarely ate fruit. I suggested he add one banana to his daily routine. He laughed. "A banana? Doctor, you really think a simple banana is going to fix this?" I asked him to trust the science and try it. He ate one banana every afternoon as a snack. 2 weeks later, he called my office. "I have to admit I thought you were crazy," he said, "but I've slept through the night for 5 straight days. No cramps. It's the best sleep I've had in years." The banana provided his body with a much-needed infusion of potassium and magnesium. This restored the balance, allowing his muscles to contract and relax smoothly, as they were designed to. Furthermore, bananas contain vitamin B6, which is crucial for a healthy nervous system and helps your body absorb the magnesium more effectively. They are also a source of carbohydrates, which help your body utilize protein for muscle repair rather than burning it for energy. For the best results, pair your banana with a source of protein and healthy fat, like a spoonful of almond butter or a handful of walnuts. This slows down the sugar absorption and provides a more sustained release of energy. A banana isn't just a sweet treat. It's a powerful tool for restoring order to your muscular system. Now let's move on to our final category, a group of tiny giants that are packed with the ultimate muscle-relaxing mineral. Part 3. Nuts and seeds, the magnesium powerhouses. Our final category is perhaps the most overlooked when it comes to muscle health. Nuts and seeds. These small wonders are some of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. For seniors struggling with muscle stiffness, tightness, and cramps, they are an essential part of the dietary puzzle, primarily because they are extraordinarily rich in magnesium. If potassium is the on switch for muscle contraction, magnesium is the off switch. It acts as a natural calcium blocker, helping your muscle cells relax after contracting. When you are deficient in magnesium, and studies show a vast number of adults are, your muscles can get stuck in the on position. This leads to that feeling of constant tension, stiffness, and of course, painful cramps. Let me share one more story. It's about a couple, George and Mary, both in their late 70s. They were active, enjoying walks and playing with their grandchildren, but both complained of persistent muscle tightness and frequent cramps, especially in their feet and hands. They were taking calcium supplements for their bones, but no one had ever told them about the importance of magnesium to balance it. Calcium tightens muscles, magnesium relaxes them. They were getting plenty of the contraction mineral but not enough of the relaxation mineral. I explained that their diet was lacking in magnesium-rich foods. I gave them a simple list: almonds, pumpkin seeds, cashews, and walnuts. I advised them to have a small handful, about a quarter of a cup, as a daily snack. The change was gradual but profound. After about a month, Mary told me, "You know, I realized yesterday that I was able to open a tight jar lid without my hand cramping up. I haven't been able to do that in years." George added that the restless, tight feeling in his legs at night had vanished. By simply adding a handful of nuts and seeds to their diet, they had given their bodies the master mineral for muscle relaxation. These foods offer more than just magnesium. Almonds and sunflower seeds are high in vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps improve circulation and reduce muscle damage. Walnuts and flax seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which fight inflammation throughout the body, including in your muscles and joints. A word of caution: nuts and seeds are calorie-dense, so portion control is key. A small handful is all you need. You can sprinkle them on your oatmeal, add them to a salad, or simply enjoy them as a standalone snack. You are arming your body against the inflammation and tension that lead to pain. So there you have it. 3 simple, powerful, and delicious foods: eggs, bananas, and nuts and seeds that can fundamentally change your muscle health. We've talked a lot about protein, potassium, and magnesium today. But the real takeaway message is this: awareness is the most powerful medicine you have. Your body was not designed to fail with age. It was designed to thrive, but it needs the right raw materials. It's not about chasing a magic pill or an expensive supplement. It's about returning to the wisdom of whole foods and understanding what your body is truly asking for. The aches, the cramps, the weakness, these are not just symptoms to be silenced. They are messages, and today you have learned how to interpret them. You have the power to rebuild your strength, reclaim your mobility, and sleep through the night without pain. It begins with your very next meal. I want to leave you with a challenge. In the comments below, tell me, what is one small change you will make to your diet starting tomorrow? Will you have eggs for breakfast? Add a banana to your afternoon? Or snack on a handful of almonds? Sharing your commitment makes it real and inspires others in our community to take action too. You are not alone on this journey. You are never too old, and it is never too late to take back control of your health. If you found this information valuable, please like this video and share it with a friend or family member who might be struggling. And be sure to subscribe to Senior Health Tips for more videos designed to help you live your senior years with health, dignity, and joy. Thank you for joining me today. Be proactive, be aware, and be well.